Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I've got another video for you today. This one's another TTM video. TTM, if you don't know, I think if you're watching this video, you probably know what TTM is, but for those of you who do not know what TTM is, TTM stands for through the mail. And what I will do, and I know a lot of you guys do as well, is take sports cards from all the major sports, baseball, basketball, hockey, football, all of them, and send the cards to the players along with a self-addressed stamped envelope and a handwritten letter that's individualized to the player that shows that you know something, a little something about them, or something that is more than just a form letter that looks like you send it to every single player the same exact thing. You want to sorry, you want to send something that's individualized to the player that most importantly requests that they sign the sorry about that, the cards that you're sending. So anyway, I've got a bunch that have come in since my last video, so let's just go in and see what has come through. And we'll start. Sorry about that, we've got an interrupter. But anyway, this is Baxter and he's interrupting, but he wants his tuna. But I guess he'll just chill with us. Yep. Are you gonna chill? Okay. Yep, okay, so me and Baxter are going to show you the cards that we got. So first off, we have 4 from a pitcher that, that's not from him, but pitcher who played throughout the 80s and into the 90s, Bill Kruger. And I've got his 87 tops. He's a pretty good pitcher. 87 tops when he's playing, and 86 tops when he's playing for the Oakland A's, as well as some later cards. I've got him on the Brewers and on the Tigers, which the Tigers are my favorite team, so I was able to get him to sign one of the Tigers cards as well for my Tigers section of my binder. So yeah, Bill Kruger, very happy to get him. Then, and I'm gonna have a lot from this set. I think I've mentioned that in previous videos that I got like a ton of 81 Fleer. I've got almost 2 sets worth, so I've got 1 complete set and then 1 that I've just been kind of just sending out to players. But we've got Bob Baylor, who was an outfielder who played for the Dodgers, obviously, and played for the Blue Jays back in the early 80s, and got his 86 tops as well as his 81 Fleer. Next up, got another Detroit Tiger, which I'm always happy to get them. Got Stan Pappy, who he played a little bit before my time. He was a shortstop, and I guess he also played second base and third base, but it seems like those positions were already taken up with Trammell, and I think Tom Brookins was on third, and second, of course, was Lou Whitaker. So he didn't really have a place in their lineup and didn't really see much play, but always happy to add extra Tigers. And then here's one who's a great TTM guy, and who I'm talking about is Billy Sample, who I had him sign a few cards for me. He signed 4. He's really a super nice guy, and he usually writes back, and he'll include extras, but I got his 82 Fleer or 82 tops when he was playing on the Rangers, as well as his 81 Fleer when he was on the Rangers, and a couple of his Braves cards from the 80s, which very happy to get those. And he also included in with the cards that I sent like a printout. Sometimes he has like pictures. I think like he has some Yankees, like a Yankee picture that he sends to the people who are more Yankees fans. This he sent an article from 1987 and wrote up a thing on the side. So a printout from Sports Illustrated about things that he misses and doesn't miss about playing baseball. So pretty cool. So happy to get those. Here's one from a player who just kind of updated his policy, Glenn Hubbard, who I had sent to him back in, I think, December, and he sent my cards back unsigned with a thing saying that now, because of the volumes of cards he's getting, he is asking for $1 a piece for cards. And I'd sent him, I think, 3 cards before, and he sent them all back. And then, so they're $1 a piece, except for there's one where he's got a boa constrictor around his neck, and that one he charges $10 for the snake card, but all others are $1. But we got Glenn Hubbard on 81 Fleer, in 86 tops. He's on the Braves forever, and then I've got him on the A's in the 89 Fleer up there. So very happy to get Glenn Hubbard's. So I sent back to him, and he was really quick about getting them back to me, but he just, I guess he's got to, at least for the time being, charged a little bit. Understandable. Next up, we've got a player who played like from the 70s into the 80s. I've got him on 4 cards. We got Rick Manning. I've got him on 1978 tops, as well as 1981 Fleer, and 1987 tops, and 1988 Donruss when he was on the Brewers. Great outfielder, or consistent, good player for throughout the 80s. So I'm very happy to get Rick Manning. And then here's one that took forever. I kind of gave up on this one. I sent it out last summer, and I noticed that everybody was getting returns from him, and mine came back too. Mike Liut, hockey goalie, great hockey goalie from the Whalers from the 1980s. Very happy to get his signatures. I guess he just really waited for them all to stack up and got a bunch out to everybody in the last month. So very happy to finally get his. So it just goes to show, don't give up on things. Sometimes they can take 6-8 months to come back, but they still come back. Then we got another one who I was noticing on the on the TTM pages. A lot of people are saying that he's, who I'm talking about is Gary Lavelle. I guess he still coaches kids baseball, and I guess he's coached a lot of people's kids, and just sounds like he's a really great guy who just absolutely loves the sport, and he is just a really good, consistent TTMer as well. So very happy to get Gary Lavelle. And next up, these ones came in yesterday. This is Dan Schatzeder. He played on the Tigers in the early 80s, and he was a pitcher for them. And I got the Tigers card, although it's hard to see his signature. And then he went on to play for the Expos and the Twins as well, and he won the World Series with the Twins in 1987. He won Game 6. And so he was nice enough to put in 1987 World Series champs on his Twins card, because that's when they won. So very happy to get those from Dan Schatzeder. Then we've got an outfielder from the early 80s. We got Barry Bonnell. Played for the Blue Jays and the Mariners, and got a few of his cards. The 85 Fleer. Here's one from a player from the 60s, Rich Nye, and he went on after his baseball career to become a veterinarian, and he specialized in exotic birds. So he kind of had a very interesting post-baseball career as an exotic bird veterinarian. Just interesting little factual tidbit. Next up, we've got another Tiger. Steve Dillard, played for the Cubs. I got him on the Tigers and the Cubs. Yeah, just happy to get him as well. More guys who played before my time. This is Brent Strom. Got him 74 tops, as well as the 1978 tops when he played for the Padres. And he was a pitcher back then. Don't know him as well because it was before my time, but I always still like collecting older cards from before my era. So that's cool. Here's one of a pitcher that I do know of, who played throughout the 70s and into the 80s, Doug Rao. Good Dodgers pitcher. Got him with 81 Fleer, 81 tops, as well as 1980 tops and 1978 tops. Very happy to get those from Mr. Rao. Here's a football return. Again, I don't do as much football, but if I have cards, sometimes I'll send them out to them. And we've got Rufus Porter. Here are his 1991 Pro Set cards, which he signed for me, which are really cool. And then another 70s infielder. And outfielder, I guess. We got Mike Lum. I've got his 1977 tops, his 1981 Fleer, and his 1981 tops. And then lastly, We got Ross Grimsley, and we great pitcher in the 1970s. Yeah. So anyway, we've got Ross Grimsley as my final one. I'm very happy to get those cards signed by Mr. Grimsley. So anyway, those are my TTMs for this batch. Hopefully, we'll see how many are coming in lately. I have not been sending out as many lately because I've been really busy with work and I'm trying to get my taxes and stuff ready. So I have not been working on TTM as much. So it might be a gap between now and my next video. I also had a question for you guys. I have no idea on how to organize my TTM guys or cards. I've got this binder so far that I've been collecting all my TTM cards in, and I just kind of throw them in it, but there's absolutely zero organization. And I'm wondering if it makes more sense to organize my collection by players or by like the sets or by teams, or I've got like a tiger section that just has tigers, but I'm starting to like think that there's like no rhyme or reason. There's no order to anything. And does it make sense to put all this 1976 tops together, or put all the 1981 Fleer together and kind of do it by set or by player? Let me know what you guys think and how you guys organize your TTM cards, because I'm starting to get volumes of them, but don't really know how to organize them. So I don't know what the best way of doing that would be. So anyway, hope to hear from you, and I'm curious to hear who you've been sending to, so leave a comment below, and hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.